What's up, guys? Today we are going to be working on the 99 again, but this is going to pretty much work for any 3800. I'm going to be showing you how to do the crankshaft seal the right way. And the first part to this job, one of the most important things, is the part itself. Now, most part stores will give you the wrong seal if you just go in and ask for it. So right here is what you want, the actual factory seal. There's your part number. This is how it will come with this protective plastic piece, and it is double lipped. It is also made to only go halfway in. If you look at the edge here, that's very important, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. So always do the genuine GM seal. Now, the first step to this job is to jack up the car, put it on jack stands, and remove the right front wheel. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to be taking these belts off. I've shown you how to do that before, so I'm not going to make you watch that again, but I'm going to take these belts off and we'll be right back. Then something that you may even want to do before you remove the belts is come down and take this plastic undershield out of the way. It's just held on by 3 clips, and that'll give you actually a little better access to the belts. You can reach in through the fender well. Then what I like to do is take an 18 and loosen both of the subframe bolts a little bit. Don't take them all the way out, just lower them down a little bit. Gives you a little better access to the crank pulley. Next, you're going to take a 24mm socket and take your crank bolt out. Then, if you've got the GM adapter to pull this with, it'll come with these 3 specialty bolts, and you're just going to take them, and you're going to take this spacer, which you need to go ahead and put in the middle, and we're just going to attach our crank puller to the crank with those 2 things. Then once you've got all of these bolts snugged all the way down, you're just going to run this middle bolt in all the way and it'll pull the pulley off. Once you're inside, you're going to see a couple things. One, this has been replaced before and the wrong seal has been used, which explains why it's leaking. 2, we're going to look at this and you'll notice there's a bit of a lip right there where this seal has worn into this crank pulley, so we will probably replace this crank pulley too. So next thing we got to do is get this seal out. To get this out, I like to use this slide hammer with a seal puller attachment. You just get this behind the seal like that, and then you'll just tap it out with this puller. Another problem that you're going to see in here is if you notice at the bottom of that hole or that opening, there's a little tiny oil return hole right here. Those can get stopped up, so you may want to check that. And sometimes in race applications, if you're doing a lot of high RPM and the engine's kind of old, that hole cannot be big enough sometimes, and you may have to go in and drill that out. If you do, I would recommend taking the timing cover off to drill it, and then drill it a couple sizes bigger and put it back together. But next we're just going to tap this new seal in. Then, once you got the new one tapped in, and it will go only so far, it's supposed to stick out just a little bit, so be prepared for that, but it's in good, no longer blocking the hole. Now we're going to put the new crank pulley back. Then you're just going to put your crank bolt back in. That can be tightened down pretty hard. I'll put the torque spec on the screen, but it's a big bolt. You're not really going to over torque that. You really don't have to worry about it. Next step, we're going to put the belts back. And do not forget to go back under with your 18 and tighten those subframe bolts back up again. Then we're just going to clean all the old oil from the spill off. And that's it. It's done, all back together and ready to go. I'm not going to take it off of jack stands yet though. I'm going to tinker around with a couple more things, but I'm done for this video. Drop this video a like, drop me a comment, and let me know if this was helpful. It's not too bad of a job, but there are a couple things that you need to know. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.